This is Theodorus Rex, and today we're doing a track by track from two of my favorite Rush albums, Presto versus Vapor Trails. I'm having a little whiskey at the same time. Now, Presto might be an unpopular Rush album for a lot of Rush fans, but for me, it was my first Rush album, and I truly fell in love with it, and I just have a real penchant for all the songs on this album. It was an album, a transitional album, where they were coming out of their heavy synth period in the 80s, with Power Windows and Hold Your Fire and albums like that, Grace Under Pressure, and going into Counterparts and then eventually Vapor Trails, where you have zero, not a stitch of keyboard on that album. And Vapor Trails, was an album that kind of reintroduced Rush after a bit of a hiatus, after Neil Peart went through his tragic loss of his daughter and his wife and didn't touch the drums for a couple of years. So, it was a more mature but very heavy album, kind of an angry sounding album, which is okay by me. I like it. So let's, without further ado, let's get into this track by track. Track one, we got Show Don't Tell versus One Little Victory. Now, Show Don't Tell, that opening riff, I mean, that is hot. The snare work on, I just love the sound of that snare and the execution, One Little Victory, however, really announces the fact that Pratt, the Professor Neil, is back, after this hiatus. He is back in full force. And the song itself is all about overcoming adversity and powering through, manning up, and putting it all on the line. So it's a terrific song, Probably one of the best songs off Vapor Trails and one of my favorite Rush songs, So I got to go with Vapor Trails on that one. Track two, Chain Lightning versus Ceiling Unlimited. I like Chain Lightning. I think it's different, and it's got the feedback, resonate. I like what Lifeson's doing, kind of angular guitar work there, a little bit thin maybe, but Ceiling Unlimited is a terrific song. If culture is the curse of a thinking class, as he says. Really love that song, and for me, Vapor Trails takes that one. Track three, The Past versus Ghost Rider. Now, Ghost Rider was a very private, kind of introspective song. You got the weight of the world on your shoulders. You've gone through some things, and you're just, again, it's about pushing through adversity and trying to see the positive. The Past, however, is epic. This is one of the best songs Rush has ever done, in terms of maturity, in terms of the band coming together collectively for the sake of the song. Alex Lifeson has a very dramatic guitar solo. The sound, the production is done very well. Lyrically, it's incredibly strong. It's about a tragic event. The Past gets this one easily. Track four, Warpaint versus Peaceable Kingdom. And in my mind, this is not even a contest. I think Warpaint is a little bit of a filler song, and I hate to say that about a Rush song. But Peaceable Kingdom, by contrast, has the, Geddy's playing chords on his bass, and then Alex is backing him up, and then and Neil's right behind him, just layering it out and slicing it up. And lyrically, it's about, the lyrics are confrontational. They're it reminds me of the foreign policy that we have now and the stuff we're going through in the Middle East. Terrific song, Peaceable Kingdom, easily. Track five, Scars versus The Stars Look Down. And again, you could just flip it here for me, because the dichotomy between these two songs is so strong, Scars has this tribal rhythm that is derivative of a rhythm that Neil got when he was cycling in Africa, in Cameroon. He went on a cycling tour for 4 weeks, wrote that book, Mask Rider, about it. You can hear that in the song, and even the song's lyrics. And this is also the first time we've heard Geddy use a sequencer instead of his bass to provide the bass. And it's a forward-thinking song. Really love that song a lot. This one goes to Presto. Track six, Presto versus How It Is. Now, Presto is a great, it starts off with an acoustic, and I guess the lyrics to all these songs are wonderful, are they not? I mean, that's one of the key components of Rush. It's one of the reasons why we love them. I think I also love the snare during the chorus of this song. It's very minimalistic yet complex, and we get that a lot from Rush, and boy, it's appreciated. And what a great sound again for the drum set. And they really took care of the sound on this album. How It Is also a very strong song. I like it a lot, you know. I think it has a lot to offer, but clearly Presto outclasses it here. Track 7, Superconductor versus Vapor Trail. Vapor Trail is a song that it took me a long time to like. I didn't like it at first, and it took me, over the years though, it's kind of grown on me, and now I'm kind of understanding it a little bit more. Superconductor, on the other hand, hit me right off the bat. You know, it's got this disjointed, disorienting beat with the guitar and the drums together. Lyrically, you know, this package like a rebel or a hero, target mass appeal. Very interesting chorus and bridge there. It's a bit of a departure for Rush, which I like. I mean, what can you do, man? I mean, it's a terrific song. It goes to Presto. Track 8, Anagram versus Secret Touch. In Secret Touch, we're reminded that there is no love without pain. I really like this song. It's one of those lyrically that touches me, and I think it's a masculine song, but it also has a bit of vulnerability into it, and therein lies the magic, you know. Anagram is, you know, no safe seat at the feast. Take your best stab at the beast. Kind of power license on the power chords there. It's a cool song, but Secret Touch for me takes this one. Okay, let's keep going here. Track 9, Red Tide versus Earth Shine. What are we here? We're at a tie score here, 4-4. It may come down to this. Red Tide versus, okay, Earth Shine is a great rockin' masculine number. Power chords. Rush has been playing it live a lot in a lot of their shows, you know. Red Tide, however, has this urgency about man versus Mother Nature versus man, and just a ripping piano solo to start the song, and then it goes into fast, the whole band jumping in on it, and this is not a false alarm, this is not a test. We get the same sense of urgency and drama that we get from Distant Early Warning, you know. Terrific song. Goes to Presto. Track 10, Hand Over Fist versus Sweet Miracle. Now, both these songs are a little bit of a lull in each of the respective albums. I think Hand Over Fist I like because it talks a little bit about confrontation between a man and a woman, whether it be Neil and his wife or you and your wife or whatever. I like that. I like Alex Lifeson's chords in the song. Sweet Miracle also has its moments, you know. But for me, Presto takes this one. Track 11, Available Light versus Nocturne. Nocturne for me is okay. It's kind of representative of the rest of the songs on Vapor Trails, but Available Light, like the past, is epic. Here we have a song that starts out with naked piano and drums only, and then Geddy's voice. So we got this hot snare versus just a piano with no synth, and great reflective, introspective lyrics, and then the band comes in, and then we've got this great chorus and a hook that brings you in, and just when the chorus brings you to a crescendo, and then a climax, and then a crescendo. It's an amazing song, really love it. It's a great way to cap off the album. One of the strongest songs on the album, and in my opinion, one of Rush's strongest songs, period. Terrific tune. This one clearly goes to Presto. So there we have it. We have a winner. Presto, don't be surprised. I know it's an unpopular album for you Rush fans out there, but you know what? Get your mind right. It's a terrific album. And in my mind, it beats out counterparts and all those, you know, even Vapor Trails, as you can see. Anyway, have a great day. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm always interested in your opinions. What did I get right? What did I get wrong? Let me know.